Hi YouTube, this is my first video post for you. My name is Rivka Sorbet, is going to be my handle on YouTube, and I am about to go in for an appointment with a surgeon to see if I'm going to get gastric sleeve bypass done, if the insurance covers it and so forth. So I'm just going to sort of take you guys on my journey with me, mainly because I know there's a lot of people out there that are in ill health because of some of the things that I'm suffering with myself. So I just wanted to share my experience. Hopefully everything goes well and that it ends up being a positive experience. So basically what was happening to me is I have high blood pressure and high blood sugar, and it just seems like things just are getting worse. They're not getting better. Even if I try to go on a diet or try walking, it just seems like my blood pressure is still high, my blood sugar is not going below a certain point, so they just keep feeding me more and more medication. Just recently, about 3 weeks ago, they upped my blood pressure medication, and now I just feel like a walking zombie all the time. My numbers are good finally with the blood pressure, but I just feel, I don't know, like I just woke up. I feel like that all day, like you just woke up, and I just don't feel like my chipper self. Usually I'm pretty, positive, and I have a lot of energy, and I just want to sleep. So I'm thinking that the blood pressure medication is not good. I really don't like it. And then my blood sugar, which I am Cherokee Indian, and that kind of runs in that bloodline. My blood sugar is going up and up and up, and they cannot seem to get it down with medication. I'm currently on like 2,000 milligrams of metformin a day. I'm on glipizide, and now he's just prescribed me what's the other? Oh, Januvia. And Januvia is very expensive, and it's like it's not really helping. And going to the doctor and being on this medication, it's not a quality of life that I really want. So, and plus I've gained weight, obviously, throughout the years. I'm 42, and and I just have started fostering my younger sister's 2 children. So for the last year, I have become a new mom to 2 very needing children, and so I'm just pretty worn out most of the time. Anyway, so I was feeling kind of stressed out about everything because it seems like everything I was trying was really not working physically for me. So I decided, to pray, which is probably what I should have done to begin with. Ask God to help, maybe. And I prayed, and it was a Thursday night, and then I logged onto Facebook, and someone had posted a video of someone else that I knew from a virtual world called Second Life, and he was a Christian singer, and I knew of him and knew him a little bit, and he was posting videos about having gastric sleeve bypass, and I looked at that and I thought, oh, well, that's cool, it's for weight loss, but that's pretty extreme. I would never do something that extreme to lose weight. I'm okay with how I look. Obviously losing weight would be great, but I'm okay with myself. I'm happily married, and I'm not out looking, so it's like I'm okay. So, of course, you always wish you were thinner, but that's beside the point. But anyway, so I prayed. So I saw that video, and I thought, okay, that's interesting. And so the next day I was going to go to eat with one of my girlfriends, and I had not seen her in 3 weeks. We usually try to get together on Fridays. And so we go out, and when I call her, she was like, well, where can we get some good soup? And I was like, well, I don't know. She's like, well, let's go to this one restaurant. So I meet her up there, and I say, wow, I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. What's going on? She's like, a lot, actually, and she starts telling me different things that were going on in her life. And then she said, and I've had surgery in the last 3 weeks. I said, what? You've had surgery? What are you talking about? She said, yes, I had the gastric sleeve bypass. surgery. It's like a weight loss surgery. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I was just watching a video about this last night. That's really weird. And she's like, yeah, and I made the decision, and I did it. And I couldn't believe that she had done it and not even told me. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to look into this because I feel like, it keeps being a message to me. So I get online, I start doing some research, and lo and behold, these gastric bypass surgeries are healing and curing, if you do everything properly, high blood sugar, high blood pressure. And I'm like, really? It's a cure? I've never heard of a cure for high blood sugar, especially, And so I thought, okay, well, I'm going to try this or check it out, So then I called, come to find out, when I called I found out that my husband actually, the hospital that he works for, actually is a full bariatric center, and I didn't realize that all of that was going on at the hospital where he was working at. So, and they happen to be one of the main centers, so they're just like a couple of miles away. So I'm thinking, okay, well, things are starting to kind of fall into place, and I'm thinking, is this what I'm supposed to do, to get healed? I don't know. So, anyway, so I called the center, and they said, well, you need to call and find out if your insurance covers it. So I called my insurance place, and the lady answers, and she says, you know what, a lot of times I have people calling in for this kind of surgery all the time. It doesn't cover it, but it looks like your insurance is going to cover it. It appears that way. And I said, well, do they cover gastric sleeve bypass? She's like, well, I don't see that on the list, but we do cover gastric surgery. So I'm like, okay, well, we will check it out then. And so I have my appointment on the 25th. I know most people, or a lot of people, are doing this, to just lose weight, and of course I need to. I don't deny that at all. But I don't see a whole lot of videos talking a lot about the health issues, and for me, that is really what pushed me over the edge to go ahead and try it, because I want to be well. I want to feel good, and I want to travel the world some more, and get up and do public speaking and do the things that I want to do and feel good. And so anyway, I hope that you guys join me on this journey, and would love to make some friends that are going through it or about to go through it. It's going to change your whole life. So anyway, that's me. It's nice to meet you, and I'll post again soon, hopefully.